Good morning! Hello. Welcome. Good, hello. You think I was gonna say the line? So, welcome back to, welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA. Nice to see Yuki over on the Twitch chat. Nice to see Desmond and Meg on the YouTube chat. Really happy about that. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. I hope you're having a good, oh god, it's only Monday. It's Monday. Why is it only Monday? We'll get there, though. We'll get there. It'll be fine. So, yeah, Monday is normally my day off. But considering I missed Saturday's stream for, personal reasons, I figured I'd make it up today, and then we will stick to schedule for the rest of the week. So, yeah. Shelly, thank you for claiming first. I named a Whirlipede after you. Because, it kind of looks like a snail. Kind of. But yeah. Anyway. But thank you, for, being a channel member. That is all I can reward you with right now. We really appreciate it. Or I don't know. They're channel members over on YouTube, but like, are they just subs? Thank you for being my sub. Alrighty. So, last stream, we had three different megas to fight, and what Digi-Pokemon did I name after you? There are no lolly Pokemon. No problem. God damn it. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't found one yet that I feel like, Jesmon, like Hookmon to raise up to Desmon made a lot of sense, but I haven't found one yet that I think suits you. I haven't yet, if I'm being honest. But, oh, Astral! Thank you for claiming second. Good to see you. I mean, the non-alpha waifu ones look like love. Well, look, let me show you my team. You can probably see we have Embor. We have Gardevoir. We have Lucario. We have Hawlucha. We have Lopunny. And we have Pancham, who I will probably evolve into a Pangoro once he levels up again. I don't know if I can do it now. Let me see something. I need... What was that? Rinka! Oh my god, Rinka, thank you so much! Oh, thank you for the Prime sub. I really do appreciate it. So if I move Pangoro just into the party temporarily, does let Pancham evolve. Okay. So let's do it. Okay. Awesome. So let's see. Oh my, oh yes. Oh, look at the size of that ham-haw. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Yo, that's so good. Right, also, all of my Pokemon except for my starter, all now in luxury balls, because those are my favorites. Look at him! He's a big boy! Oh my god! He's so big! Oh, I love it! I mean, all the others are, you know, quite, you know, they're quite... They've got some good size to them. You know? But this lad... Oh no. Yeah, you're just my bodyguard from now on. Look at you. That's incredible. That is actually incredible. So while I wasn't streaming, I went and found what I thought were all of the canary, like the colorful screws. So I got all of the canary plushies, but it turns out there's more. So I have to find the rest of them in order to get like another surprise, and yeah, I don't know where they are, so I might have to look up a guide for that. I have 4 additional ones so far, but we might just have to kind of find the others as we go. But Rinka, I suppose Desmond, just because you brought it up, what would you like to have named after you? If I don't have it yet, we can always circle back around to it later. But if there's a Pokemon you'd like to have named after you, let me know. Okay. Oh yeah, so I have like 4 additional colorful screws. Finding the others has not been an easy task, so I'm hoping we just kind of find them as we go. And I already have enough battle points to get my next challenger ticket when the story says it's time for me to fight someone else in the Royale. So I've done a bit of forward planning, but... So what I want to do is we will chill out on this bench. And yeah, we'll chill out till morning. Then we shall open up the map, head to the plot. Let's go. Oh. You did great, Ashley. We kinda leave the heavy lifting to... We did kinda leave the heavy lifting to you again, huh? And that's just a natural consequence of someone proving themselves so thoroughly dependable. For sure, and the job is definitely getting done, but I wonder... Wonder, huh? Is it really enough to just find and calm down Pokémon after they Rogue Mega Evolve? What do you mean? I'd rather we get at the actual root of the problem. Not that we can do that until we know what's causing Rogue Mega Evolution in the first place. I'm sure Quasartico is following whatever leads they have. If they were, you'd think Vinny would at least keep us in the loop. The fact that he hasn't told us anything probably means they don't know for sure yet either. I bet they'd tell us anything they knew that could come in handy, even if it didn't directly relate to Rogue Mega Evolution. This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer Ashley, rank E. Your opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face Trainer Ivor, rank E. The trainer who wins will be promoted to the D. We're gonna get the D. Oh! It's Ivor from the Fist of Justice. Remember when we ran into him? I think it was by the Wild Zone in Rouge Plaza. God, Rogue Mega Evolution is in my I did not read that word correctly. Hello, Brady. Welcome in. You haven't missed much. He runs a dojo that teaches karate or some other kind of martial arts. I bet you anything he's a master fighting type user. I believe their dojo is near Jean Plaza. What a relief to know where they are and not have to track them down like we did with Canary. Such a chore. That chore was a small price to pay for the privilege of meeting Canary. And I don't recall there being any detective work. You simply used the information I had. So... Oh, no! Ashley, do you have a Challenger's ticket already? Naturally. Why don't you go say hi to Ivor and get a look at him before you two battle then, huh? A promotion match right after battling a bunch of rogue Pokemon? That's a lot. Be careful. Yeah, but it's for the D. Reaching the D. The selection of Megastones at Quasartico has expanded. The ladder back here? No, it has not respawned any Mega Shards. Nice. Well then, it's off to the dojo. So we could just warp there. Oh, a few more side quests have popped up. That's fun. We'll get these on the way. We'll get these ones on the way back, maybe? Maybe do these ones because they're on the way. Yeah, you haven't missed anything, really. Brady, we just started. $19 screws left. For giant Canary plush. Okay. 19 screws. Oh. Because of how many I've collected already, there's gonna be some needle in a haystack shit. Offensive chat? There's no one's being offensive. And again, we're not exactly moral guardians here either, so... And we're out. Be offended by you? Why, though? You know, it's my dream to open up a Furfrou salon with my Scyther someday. Do you know much about Furfrou? It's a really fluffy Pokemon whose fur can be trimmed into all sorts of fun styles. It'd be amazing if my Scyther could learn the proper technique for trimming Furfrou. To do that, Scyther would first need to master a move called Slash. I think the best way to learn would be to copy someone who's already mastered it. Maybe you can have your Pokemon show us how it's done? All you need to do is use Slash on that substitute doll over there. Okay. I have the move Slash? Or a Pokemon who knows it? Oh! Pangoro, thank you. Coming in clutch again, big lad. Wow! What a well-executed Slash! Okay, now we've seen how to do it. Let's give it a go, Scyther! Scyther! Oh, that was perfect! I knew you could do it! Scyther mastered the move Slash. Now we can handle Furfrou trims for sure! Scyther! We couldn't have gotten this far without your handy demonstration, thank you. With that, I'll go ahead and open up our salon for business. Stop by if you ever feel like giving your Furfrou a fresh new trim. Enough. I may just do that. Such a big lad. Look at him. Such a... I can knock it over how ridiculously huge he is. He's giving me like, fucking Blood Moon Ursaluna vibes, you know? Anyway, Hey, how do we get down there? Healing. Okay. Hey, Corvidae. Yeah, Z8 tonight, just cause I missed out on Saturday, and I wanted to move the plot along, cause I'm out of stuff to do without moving the story along, so... Hey, friend! Bird Pokemon come in all shapes and sizes, we all know that, right? But Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot will always have a special place in my heart. I even joined the delivery company I'm working for because their logo was a bird Pokemon. What are you, some kind of bird keeper, Kalos? No, it's a Talonflame, not a Pidgeot or any. Pidgeot and its evolutionary line can use the move Fly, you know? It's a pretty amazing move. Want to taste the power of the move Fly from my bird Pokemon? Sure? Just let me know when you're ready to take on my high-flying team. Wait a minute. Alright, first up is Pidgey. Fly high into the sky, my feathered friend. Polis the Courier. Oh, dig won't work. $3,000 we got for that. What a rude way to be brought back to Earth. Huh, I lost that one, but my bird Pokemon put on a great show, right? I bet you were impressed. The rest of Lumiose will be too, once I've spread the good word about how awesome Pidgeot is. Someday, I'll even get my company to swap their logo from a Talonflame to a Pidgeot. You'll see. Alright. Nerd! Pokemon know how to fly anyway? You would think so. Alright. It's plot time. Let's go. Let's go visit the dojo. I want to go train in the wild. Stupid wild zones don't count. Oh. Spoken like the fan base. Okay. You're not Ivar. Or Ivor. You're that girl we fought last time. Yeah, Jose. I remember you. Ashley, right? beat me in battle right in front of Ivor-sensei that one time. What do you want now? I came to duke it out with Ivor. What? You were just rank Y when we battled. You mean you've already reached Sensei's level? Wait, does fly miss if you move? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of moves that used to be like kind of devastating in the older games kind of leave their... like trap moves like Fire Spin I find are pointless in this game because of all the running around. Your Pokemon can just leave the vortex. You know? Like, I haven't seen what Wrap looks like yet, but yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll understand that I have the right to ask, but you did earn a Challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. And that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor-sensei. In which case, I request a bout. Both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time, and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Sure. Thank you. I'm gonna become the 4th strongest disciple in the dojo for sure. Yeah, it's why I took Fire Spin off my Emboar. It was just, like, it was good for like 3 seconds, and then the Pokemon would just walk out of it, and I'm like, ah, okay. Never mind. You might have me back on the ropes, but I'll prove that the Fist of Justice never flinches. Wow! So your strength outshines mine once again. You're just too strong! Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher trainers than ours, or what? I have to admit that you've really mastered your skills. Here, the Seed of Mastery is for you. Oh, okay. If you bring me seeds just like this one, I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But, I have to admit, I've been taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Ivor-sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is his sister Gwynn. Actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone. Oh. Gwynn! Uh-oh. Gwynn! Where are you? So, he's not here either, then. That's right, Sensei. I haven't seen her today. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated Yosei outside Wild Zone 3, no? Wait. Don't tell me. You're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you? I'm here to battle you. They're your opponent for your next promotion match, sir. Ah, I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot verify any of that right now. What about the ZA app? I've tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason, they always break as soon as I so much as press a finger to them. So I rely on my younger sister Gwynn to handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Gwynn since yesterday. My apologies, Ashley. I'm just so worried about my poor sister, I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honored if you would face me in battle, after my sister and I are reunited. Now, if you will excuse me. Oh. Still a Meg. And he's off again. Sensei has stamina in spades. I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwynn on his own. Huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help, though? Someone who's good at finding people? In like a detective? Know anyone like that in Lumiose? You mean like a detective? A detective, maybe? That sounds right. Okay. Game dumbing down its dialogue again. Let me see something. Oh, all of my Pokemon's moves are already plus move. All Rotom phones refuse to be sold to Ivor. What? Start here so I can heal? I'm good. Oh, frick. What the f... Ah, dang it, they got me again! Someone get me out of here, please! Okay, it's all wrapped up in... Did Spider-Man come through here? Stronger move? What? Oh, fuck. Fine. How much power do you want this move to have? Okay. Fine. Like... I'm sorry that a 90 power move isn't strong enough. Sure, let's go with Flare Blitz. Let's cook you alive in there. Oh! Ah, thanks for getting me out of that sticky situation. You really saved me. How did that happen? That was the work of the Spinnerack here. That Ariados man is a menace. Well, truth is, the three of them are my partners. Call them the Spinnerack Sibbies. When they get angry, they always wrap me up and leave me high and dry like that. It's been. This time I messed up by destroying a web they'd just finished making. Big mistake. Three of them strung me up and left me hanging. I wish they'd shown some mercy. Like I did it on purpose. It's been. Okay, you've made your point. I'll be more careful, I promise. You know what would be better use for all that silk? Nets and ropes to sell for some quick cash. I'm kidding, it was a joke. Don't string me up again, Spinnerack Cibbies! Some of these quests are just time wasters, I'm gonna be honest. Some of these side quests are just time wasters. Anyway. They're menaces! Hello there, Ashley. What brings you here? Hello, talking buttocks. Well met once again, Ashley. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwynn. But this detective says she cannot help me. Ah, slut dude, I wanted to find that out myself, but fine. No spoilers! No backseating! Come on. No! What I said was that I can't help you without more to go on than she's missing. I'm happy to help look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. Ah, I understand. Ask me anything. Oh, that'll go badly. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or the dojo? That would be City Hall. City Hall? I see. Your sister certainly has unique interests, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood. I am on it. And off he goes again. He just left. Just left? Maybe he was feeling better. It could search for his sister using telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help, Ashley. We'll be waiting for you in the John district. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumiose. Good. Aww. Poor kitty. Thing. Yeah. There's... What the... Oh, yeah, you're right there. Okay. Hello there. Have you ever wanted your Pokemon to heal themselves even while they attack? Oh, sorry. Even while they attack opponents in a Pokemon battle? Well, I've got good news for you. There are moves that let you do just that. Some moves actually absorb HP from the opponent. Care to experience the effects yourself? Your Pokemon will have their HP drained while my Pokemon are healed. Imagine the horror! Flushing Meadows? What? Alright. Caress the model. Oh! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm about to melt your spider into... Were they not able to absorb HP quickly enough to hold out? Not quite as so easy to win if your opponents are healing as they attack you, is it? Then again, that didn't stop you from winning, clearly! And to think, I even had all my Pokemon equipped with big roots. Big roots are items that allow Pokemon to absorb more HP. Here, let me give you one, too. Sure. Sure. Oh. Emma, Ashley, I looked all over, but Gwynn's not here either. Ah, that's to be expected, Ivor. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Gwynn. Ashley, I'd appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. Sure. I've seen people do this, and I want to try. Oh, okay. Damn. So I've seen people kind of like take selfies or something from like... Maybe I'm on the wrong side of her. So... Hold on. I think I can do this. So you... Basically, you get the ass into shot. Look down at the camera and be like, oh! But there should be like there's no shocked face. Like there's no gasp. I might not have unlocked it yet, but I've seen people like have photos online where it's positioned like this, and they're just like, ah! Like, oh, maybe it's that one. Yeah, and then... Yeah, like that. You know, something like that. They had to know, right? I mean, when you look at it like that, it's fairly flat. There's not a whole lot worth looking at in that from that perspective. There's really not. I'm starting to think the internet may have over-exaggerated how thick this ass actually is. Starting to think the internet may have over-exaggerated. Don't bonk me! There we go. Alright, let's ask around about... Even if you don't know the first thing about art, anyone's free to say what they do or don't like. Take that, Twitter. Matching outfits are the coolest. Matching outfits are the greatest. Aww. Your mom dressed you in the same clothes when you were little and now you can't get over it, huh? Okay. I was totally stalking this one guy in the ZA Royale so I could beat him and go up a rank. What? Yeah. There's just no good way to respond to that. Can we talk about something else? Lady, your friend's a degenerate. I don't want to work. There are Pokemon out there. Yeah, that's how I felt while playing this game. Found her. Managed to find an old friend of mine online. Wow. I did that once too. That is a whole different story I'm not prepared to go into right now. The city smells different now after it rains. Something to do with all the new Pokemon? Where is she? You haven't seen my sweet Forfru around here, have you? Oh, my darling. My darling Forfru. Someone's gone missing? You got yourself a missing person, huh? Well, I don't know anything about that. Good luck. Jesus. Thanks, lad. Anything useful? Anyway. I don't know. You can never have too many monkeys, right? Girl at the cafe had such a cute bag. Should have asked her where she got it. Justice. My rival at work finally got the dressing down that he deserved. Sweet, sweet justice. I'm happy for you. Toxic work colleagues suck. The fins justify le bien. The ends justify the means? I don't know. Ace Attorney has kind of soured me on that phrase. Getting low. Alright, chill out, Black Widow. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. I think I've strayed a bit far from the path. Also, Meg, that line comes up in a case we haven't played yet, so I don't think you'll understand my hate for that phrase for a while. Spoken to everyone here. Nobody knows what's going on. Oh, never mind then. Good, it won't be so obvious when we do get around to it. It won't be such an obvious spoiler. Good. You know what? That's fine. Ivor. Ivor's iconic. I mean, look at those muscles. Yeah. Certainly undress him in your mind. Oh, the taxi drivers tell stories? I wonder if it's worth... Huh. Cool! 3 new monkeys. Already. Yeah, see? Even she's like, what happened to O powers? I know lots of useful things, like, not nice to throw a tantrum when you lose a battle. Huh. What was it? Gwynn? Wyndon, that's it! Ooh, I was just blanking on the name of that city in Galar for a while there. Ah. I better not be in a battle zone, I swear. Gwynn from the Fist of Justice. Oh, you mean that girl who's always here? Yeah, he gets called in to deal with all the complaints lodged by folks near their dojo about how loud their training sessions are. I hear she often heads to a cafe off Centrico Plaza with a friend after she's done here at City Hall. Find any leads, Ashley? Gwynn might be near Centrico Plaza. That matches what I heard too. Sounds like she left for Centrico Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Understood. I'm on it. And he's gone. I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? I suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry after him. Of course it's right on a battle zone. Of course it is. Do the side quest. Or we do. Not like the game's on any timer. Oh, Umi. Hello? Uma! Hey, kid! Mind if I ask you a few questions? Oh shit, it's the cops! Is that Gumi contraband? Because I don't know whose it is. Is that your Pokemon there? I've never seen it before. Look, I've got a bench covered in goo, a Gumi on that bench, and you and you standing right by it. We need to figure out what happened here and how to keep it from happening again. And I don't see anyone else to ask. You know who this Gumi belongs to if it's not yours? No comment. No idea. I see. And what brings you to this? What brings you by this particular bench tonight, if this isn't your Gumi? I wanted to sit down. Okay. Reconnection success. Okay. Reconnection successful. Are we okay? I'll make sure. Yeah, okay. Are we good? Oh, it actually caught up to where I was. That's hilarious. It's a bit delayed, but okay, good. Stupid internet. Okay. You sure this Gumi isn't your Pokemon? It honestly isn't, ma'am. You know it's not a big deal if it is your Gumi, right? I just need to get to the bottom of this. The wrong category? Hold on, I can fix that. I can fix it. Okay. If you refresh on the Twitch side, the category should update. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, this cop trying to lull me into a false sense of security so she can arrest me, huh? Uma! I can't help but notice this Goomy is real friendly with you, considering it's not yours. Okay. How about this? If this really isn't your Goomy, you won't mind showing me the Pokémon you're actually here with, will you? To be clear, I'm challenging you to a battle, kid. Let's see your team up close. Lady, check our trainer IDs. Goomy isn't registered. Right! Even in Lumiose, ACAB, huh? Well, at least I've got no doubts at all about how capable you are in battle. Astral using the disconnect to claim first. Cute. You certainly put up a good fight, I'll give you that. Ooh, me! I told you not to wander off! Ooh, ma! Got that bench all sticky, too! Ha! See? See? There, all cleaned up. Come on, Goomy, let's head home. Well, that, wasn't your Goomy after all, then. I'm sorry, kid. There's so many wild Pokemon around Lumiose these days. Feeling the pressure to head off trouble when I see it. You're a little bitch. Let me share a tip with you to make up for all the trouble. To evolve Goomy into its final evolution, you'll need to make use of rain. With that, I take my leave. Thanks for bearing with me today, kid. I ought to dump you in the river. Oh, hey! Cool, we get to restart another Holovator. Durston! I'm on maintenance duty, and I take my duty very seriously. But gee, am I ever thirsty. Wish I had something to drink. Oh! Oh, that's cute! Oh, that's fucking cute! That's a fun little throwback! Okay, okay. Hitting all the right nostalgia beats there, ZA. Hitting all the right nostalgia beats. Cute, 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 cute. I see what you're doing there, and I approve. So for anyone who doesn't understand, back in like the day, for Pokemon Red and Blue, there was a security guard who wouldn't let you through a gate to the next town over. He's so thirsty, right? There was a security guard who wouldn't let you through a gate to the next town unless you brought him something to drink. And that was his dialogue. I take my duty as a guard very seriously. Gee, am I ever thirsty? If only I would, you know. So you bring him the lemonade or the fresh water or whatever, and then he lets you through into the next town. So that's a fun throwback. I love that. That's very good. 10 out of 10, Zed, eh? 10 out of 10. Ah, sorry, kid. I'm afraid I can't let you use this elevator till I'm done. Yeah. Okay. We can spare him a lemonade. Oh, that does look awfully refreshing. What? I can have a drink? Oh, gee, thanks. Now, in Red and Blue, the guard makes a weird comment about, I'm gonna share this with all the other guards, so... Well, go. If you really want to use the elevator, well, I guess I can let you use it. Ah, that was refreshing. Cute. That lets us up here. Cool. I already have one, and you're not an alpha. The collectibles were missing? The colorful screws? Oh my, we meet again! I'm the perfumer who creates fragrances using materials from Pokémon. Found me at a good time. I've had another idea for a new perfume. This time I'd like to try using fresh snow that Vanillite produce with their breath. Vanillite are so white and fluffy, just like ice cream cones. I'm awfully curious to find out what sort of scent they have. Could have a Vanillite or two around. Aw. I'll go ahead and take a pinch of snow then. Gosh, that's cold. Well, Vanillite do exhale air at minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit, so that makes sense. Regular snow doesn't have its own scent, but I feel like Pokemon Snow might just surprise us. Find out, shall we? My Vanillite perfume is all finished. Turns out the Vanillite Snow has a softly sweet aroma. Who'd have thought? Just a sniff of this aroma is enough to send a cool feeling through you. Really quite mysterious. Oh, I just realized! This could be a huge hit in tropical areas like the Alola region. Seeing all sorts of possibilities. Pokemon perfumes have such potential, don't they? Let's work on them together again soon. Enough. Okay. That's everything. For now. Emma, Ashley, there's no sign of Gwynn here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. Well, if it isn't our local detective. Usual fire blast roast for you today? Alright. I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl to go. Ooh, am I getting questioned here? I'll spill. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. Her? Yeah. Okay, hold on. No. No. I refuse to believe that this civilization is so backwards that Emma can't just turn around her phone with a photo of Gwynn. I refuse to believe that they went to the effort of programming a fucking Bluetooth connection between the two Rotom phones to share a photograph. Especially since, and especially fucking since, the intro to this game has our protagonist watching a Hotel Z advertisement. And seeing a bit of a canary stream on the screen of their phone before they get to Lumiose. This is stupid. This is just dumb. Why? Who thought this was a good idea? Fucking weirdos. Her? Yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo girl. Any idea who that could be, Ashley? Oh, Canary. Those two seem like polar opposites, but it's perhaps opposites attract, as they say. Ivor, do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Canary? You just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you, Ashley? Where was it? Um. Okay. So, this is a quandary. The substation is where we had the meet and greet. But Racine Construction is where we fought her. Now, there are super fans, shall we call them, hanging out outside Racine Construction. So if we go with Racine Construction, are we doxing Canary? I don't think so, right? Thank you, Sari. Good bot. It's not. So, but if we go to Racine Construction, are we going to find the two of them there? Yeah, the Chandelure girl. But if she was at this cafe with Canary, were they out on a little date? And do we bring everybody over to Racine Construction? Or do we say check the electrical substation? In order to keep Dynamo's home base a secret. Godzilla Meg. But there's already fans hanging out outside the construction site, and there's people outside the construction place selling merch. I don't really know how much of a secret it is. I don't really know if it's doxing her if we say let's go to Racine Construction. Racine Construction, eh? I'm on it. Goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? But we've already got it started! We should hurry to Racine Construction too. Come on, Ashley. We certainly hope to see you again. Oh, poor Grisham. Look, I'll buy a coffee, okay? Give me a Fire Blast roast. Nice. It is a shame I can't move the camera left, shame I can't move it any further, right. Something else I saw people try. Aw, hold on. Boo! I don't know how to do it, but I saw people using... I don't know if it was using the camera function explicitly, but they were basically able to kind of clip through the models, and I saw someone like hugging this one. I wanted to try it, but... So you kind of use the, yeah, I don't know how they were able to do it, but... Alright, let's move on. Okay. Where is Gwynn? Not here, obviously. It would seem there's no sign of Gwynn here either. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. I'm sorry. This massive meathead barged in out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwynn?" so loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream! He's lucky Pops ain't- oh god. He's lucky Pops ain't here or there would have been an all-out brawl! Sorry, Canary. Promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwynn. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious, but like I said, G-Volt ain't here. Still, I love a quiz. I'll tell you what, try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. But I totally botched her voice. How many voices? Please. You simply must tell me where she is. Back off, big guy. You're creeping me out. Never heard of personal space? I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwynn. That's... Mute it, muscle bag! If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Oh, right. Ashley! I almost forgot you were here! If you finally decided to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get revenge for our last battle. How else am I gonna heal up my wounded ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If Ashley wins, you tell us where we should look for Gwynn. Not sure how a fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in and I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? I'll win again. Bring it on. No mercy this time. I'm going in for the overkill. I kind of wanted her to go back and forth between her screamer voice and her real one. Ah, jeez. Enough playing around! Electros, let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution! Hey. There we go. You trashed my whole team. Even Electros. Again. You son of a... What's up with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever. You wanna know where G-Volt is, yeah? She's been a Kinetic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game sesh, she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. All I know is what I heard. The G-Volt wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axis don't meet up. Huh. That's interesting phrasing. Whatever that means. She was going on about needing to beat a Pokémon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, he was headed to some fountain depicted a Pokémon like that, so you could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. Fountain? Now we're getting somewhere! Ivor, you know which Pokémon your sister has as her partner? Of course. That would be Chandelure, The luring Pokémon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. The fountain seems like a pretty important clue, Ashley. Which fountain depicts a Pokémon that Gwynn Chandelure would struggle with, I wonder? What? Ghost and Fire. So Clawitzer? Because it would be double weak to water, right? They have phones. Just phone her, right? Well, he doesn't, but Canary should at least be able to. Yeah, you think Canary has her contact number. Go with Clawitzer. Yeah! Clawitzer is a water-type Pokemon, isn't it? And Chandelure is a fire-type, which makes it weak to water moves. And ghosts hate all elements, so double weakness. Great! So we should look for a Clawitzer, yes? I'm on it! Has anyone stopped to think that G-Volt might just want some alone time? Ah! I'd probably need space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor. Like a lot of space. Knowing that dimwit, he's probably headed to a wild zone now to look for an actual Clawitzer. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in Lumiose. And that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Ashley. Let's hurry over to the Clawitzer fountain in Blue Sector 7. Ivor! Wait! It's the Clawitzer fountain! What have we got? What are you looking at? Right. Yeah. Oh. Great. 3 more side quests popped up in the vicinity of the quest marker, so... Oh, great. One of them is just in the wild zone. That's lovely. Oh no, that poor Numel! I hit with like 10 ice beams! Okay, we can help here. So much. Were you snacking on berries the whole time you were frozen? Geeky. The Nom Pokemon, after all. Yeah, we don't need to do it. Let's see, next one is... Yeah, really I'm starting to think a lot of these side quests are just time wasters. Ah, you won the Canary Quiz contest, right? What a surprise running into you here. As the Quiz Whiz, I'm sure you already know that Canary's partner is Electron. I want to have the same partner Pokemon as her, so I've been training up some Electric. All that's left is to pick the strongest Electric and evolve it into Electros with a Thunderstone. And to think I would run into you at this crucial moment. A miraculous bolt from the blue. Oh, Quiz Whiz, please honor me with a battle. Help me choose the strongest, most electrifying Electric. Main. Oh, thank you. Only a Quiz Whiz of your caliber can help me choose the strongest Electric. Well, not that one. None of those were the strongest. Frank says the Canary Quiz Whiz is the most electrifying of all. We may have lost, but I've seen enough to decide which of my Electric I'll use a Thunderstone on. Don't be a fool, Angwill! Honey, sir! Have I done something wrong? Canary's cherished Electros wasn't chosen based on how strong it was as an Electric? On the contrary, it was a weak Electric that she trained up into the strongest Electros. What? A shocking revelation! Follies now. A true kinetic.
adores, appreciates, and accepts all of their electric regardless of strength. You, my dear Quizwiz comrade, you have my thanks for sparring with this young Knatic. You are not a true fan, right? Come, Angwil, let us train with other Knatics to further solidify our dynamo bonds. Okay. Sure. Well, we got a Thunderstone out of it, so... Yay. Oh, someone beside the... Oh, I wonder, do we have to bring more Mega Evolutions to the... Got a warp here. It's like Yarst running. Oh. Yep, it's you again. I evolved Flababy of each flower color, and now I have a full palette of Floette Fabulosity. La la la! And now I want to see all 5 of my Floette in battle together. I'm sure that would help me come up with even more hair colors for you to try out. That's where I could use your help. You think you could do me a huge favor and face all 5 of my Floette at once? Wow, okay. Guy Fieri. Make sure you're all healed up, because I think this is going to be fairly straightforward for you, my boy. Hardly a challenge, barely an inconvenience. Words can't do it justice. It's as if the 5 flower colors blended together to create brand new colors. I must make these colors a reality. Maybe a set of pastel colors. I can make them by mixing different colors with white. Now the people of Lumiose can enjoy all sorts of hair colors thanks to you. Okay, let's have a look. 9 pastel hair colors, huh? Okay. Ooh, these are cute. Mint. Okay. Okay, I don't hate that. It's a bit... It looks more blocky than the color blocking. Like... The balayage is nice in some of the colors, but... You want to be named? You want a Floette name for you, Desmond? Okay. I think we can do that. One, you can have the Mega one. It's a Flabébé now, but if it evolves, it'll be a Floette. So... there you go. Emma, Ashley, I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwyn anywhere. You don't have any idea where Gwyn might be in this area then. But this must be the right place. There's the Klotzer fountain, just like Canary told us. Well, Ashley, do you think we'll find Gwyn somewhere around here? I'm sure of it. Me too. We don't have any other leads to go on. Through process of elimination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwyn be hiding? The place is just an empty square. What else did Canary tell us? There was something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet. Oh, that's it! The x-axis is horizontal, the y-axis is vertical, and the z-axis is depth. Which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our x-axis is correct. Next, we need to adjust our y-axis. Once we do that, we'll be on the right track to find Gwyn. I mean, we should go down into the sewer. But there's all this water in the way. What would your approach be, Ashley? Stop the water. It sounds like a tall order. Skills I've honed in the Fist of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. Aha! I have it! I'll just smash the fountain! That would cause the water to shoot upward, yes? Then the water pooling below will drain away. Yes, a perfect solution. Go, failings! Use... Stop right there! You can't just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. You might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Then I shall use my martial arts after all, and... Actually, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain's nozzles to stop the flow, the water that's filling the pool below ought to empty into the sewer. Then we can investigate. Ice Beam, huh? I have Icy Wind. I have Ice Punch. Okay. Slowbro has one. So does the Klotzer, funny enough. Okay. I was kind of hoping I might have had something with a bit more fun to it. Like Blizzard. Actually. No. Okay, the Klotzer it is. Just thought it would be funnier. To kind of go overkill on it, you know? Marvelously done, Ashley. Look! All the water's draining through the sewer. Trying to freeze the entire square. Maybe. Anyway, sometimes Pokemon games have like hidden dialogue if you do things like that you're not meant to do, but the game is kind of prepared for anyway. I was kind of hoping for one of those scenarios, but I don't have anything with like dry freeze or blizzard or anything like that, so Ice Beam it was. As long as the fountain stays frozen, You won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let us search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too, Ashley. Oh. Nice. Yeah, I was kind of hoping this would be like a secret door that opened, but no, we're actually just... Ew. Ew. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokémon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they get in here? Wild Pokémon, you say? But will Gwynn be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood! I am on it! And there he goes again. Come on. We should help him look for Gwynn. Watch out for wild Pokémon. And Naruto runs away again. Oh, Noibat, hello. That shouldn't have worked, but okay. If I reload the area, will one of them be an alpha? That'd be fun. Like... Nope, you're not an alpha. No. Sweet. Oh, what roast cracky? So I've seen how you evolve Inkay into, it's, I nearly said marmalade, Malamar, in this game, and it's actually very creative. You know how in older games you'd have to level up while holding the DS upside down? Well, in this game you can just put the Joy-Con on the other side of the console, and that treats it as being upside down and triggers the evolution, which I think is super fun and creative. Well, this looks like nothing more than a battle zone. You followed me. There you are. Looks like this lock is preventing us from going farther in. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No destroying public property! Ashley, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Lock body. Maybe a Pokemon has it? Oh! Left key! A Pokemon doesn't just have the keys. A Pokemon is the keys. Left. Shall I go ahead and catch it? The Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. Does unfortunately mean there is a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Stop right there! That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not an ancient Hisui, you know. Jesus. Emma, you say that, but this game's catching mechanic and Hisui's catching mechanic are basically the same thing. It's not like in Legends Arceus we were going up and punching the we were punching the Pokemon ourselves. We were just beating them in the head with the Pokeball from you know, from the halfway line on the court. On the court. This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to Ashley. Of course you can. Leave it to the protagonist. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. Ooh. Claire? Cool. Nice catch! Feel I have witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that. Right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. We are counting on you, Klefki. It doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. Ah! Huh. I really thought that was going to be the trick to getting through here. How about this then, madam? We are truly stuck. Perhaps we might try out my plan. He just wants to break things. First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now what was your plan, Ivor? There is no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, and it must be opened by a key. There is no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key, we must let my honed fist become the key! Our path will be opened, thanks to my power! Justice Punch! You were only meant to unlock it, not blow the bloody doors off! With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. That's what he calls a plan? Personally, I'd call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Cool, I guess. Well, okay. Hell yeah. Nice. Okay. We got a nice level up. So let's claim... Oh, no. Claim our reward. Heal block. What? Okay. Ghastly. Oh. Plenty of... Nope, you get back in the ball. I have plenty of Ghastly. But no alphas down here in the sewers, huh? Guess I'll have to come back down here and try and farm later. Because, an alpha Skrelp would be kind of fun. Or an alpha Noibat. Look, I like dragons. Okay, what do you want from me? Oh. Okay, now I think I don't think there's anywhere else we can go. I don't think there's anywhere else we... Yeah. Did you both see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwynn has as her partner. Looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. No sign of that Chandelure either. A ghost-type Pokemon, so not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwynn's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwynn is. Keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, Ashley. The big green sign, not just cream. Wait, that's not even unknown. That's... I don't even know what that says. I can't read Pokemon language. Huh. They don't, huh? They don't seem related to the case, huh? That is code for we will be back here later. Checked all over this room. There's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Justice! Pause! Huh? That's odd. I've smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. Felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? And she's gone. The wall wasn't even real in the first place. Someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly, I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusory walls. But for now, let us proceed. I am sure Gwynn is waiting for us on the other side. Ivor, no. Let's keep pushing ahead, Ashley. Chill I felt when passing through. Makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So, you're saying that a ghost type Pokémon is attempting to deceive us? Think so, though we can't prove it yet. Need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokémon of Lumiose. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier for it. Ashley, look there. You believe that Chandelure must be Gwynn's partner. Wait, Chandelure! Please help us find Gwynn! Our partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwynn's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Jeez, Masaru, calm down. Every step we take. Every step you... Sorry. Brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Ashley. Oh. Found you. Gwynn! She's just so like, really? We found our missing person. Where is the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? There is no culprit. She wanted to be alone. That's right. In a way, there is no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwynn was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwynn. However, she came here of her own volition. That's Lumiose's ass. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you. Are we doing this? Let's battle. I'm going to win. So you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power. Power is justice. Oh, she's adorable. We're challenged by Gwynn of the Fist of Justice. Chandelure! Mega Evolve! Finish them! Pretty good sequence. I dig it. But we can do it too. Emboar! Mega Evolve! Gwynn, I came all the way down here, set up illusionary walls, and you still found me. Pokemon shine with justice. Thank you. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Well fought in any case. And well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwynn? Of course. Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumiose. And Ashley is a member of Team MZ. Stuttering? Okay, I haven't dropped any frames. Wild. That's the case. They're also the reigning Canary Quizwiz. Alright, hold on. Before we move on, let me just make sure everything's okay. YouTube doesn't think it's getting enough video, but that's weird because I'm not dropping any frames. Just refresh here. Hold on, let me have a look at Twitch. I'm not seeing any stuttering on the Twitch side. But I'll keep an eye on it for sure. It's funny, Twitch actually says the connection is excellent. But YouTube is like, yeah, we're not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Meg says all good for Meg, so... But it's good to keep an eye on these things, especially since we're in the middle of a cutscene. So... Okay. They're also the reigning Canary Quizwiz. I see. And what did you mean when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you started battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It is an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way, you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then, you had to come and find me. Oh, I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Ashley. It's true then? Ashley is my opponent for the next promotion match? See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. Honestly, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and the tricks the Pokémon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though I was only a Litwick back then. The ghost-type Pokémon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. Maybe your favorite spot, but not exactly fit for long-term residence, let's say. Of course. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Oh please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch. Though I decided not to use it unless necessary. That's foreshadowing. Oh, and Gwynn? Tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Ashley. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. Okay, oh no, a Magikarp. What's it gonna do? Oh, it's nearly daybreak? Uh-oh. We can do these cuts, we can do these side quests when it's daytime. We gotta get to the dojo. We need to beat Ivor. Oh, we will. At last you've arrived. Gwynn has made her feelings on the matter clear. But even so, I must grow stronger. As I said before, we are to live in harmony with Pokémon in this city. Then Pokémon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. For both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, Ashley, shall we begin our match? Let's do it! Gwynn, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. So tall. Challengers tickets verified. You're cleared to start a promotion match. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'll be climbing ahead then. Strength is power! Strength is justice! Such a happy boy. Oh, I would not like to have him and Leon in the same room. That would be insufferable. Also, look at that Pokeball looking like it's got an actual hinge. Like, it actually looks like it opens. That's cute. Oh. Hold on. Look at his little fangirls over here. Look at his little fangirls. And then we cannot see her expression, but I think we can imagine what it is. Heracross? Oh, God. Heavens. They both go on for hours! Double knockout! Hell yeah! Oh, Phalanx, let's go. Time to Mega Evolve Phalanx. Justice will win the day. Hadouken! Oh, that's so cool! Let's go, Gardevoir! Yeah. Defeat! How incredibly unjust! Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations! Now processing your promotion. We got the D! My justice didn't prevail. It's clear I must train even harder now. Fine, but no more battling in the ZA Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. Aww. Aww. Oh, poor guy. He just wants to punch things. I can relate to that. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I have broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together? Out of the question. You're the elder of us and master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one moment, Gwyn. I want to give Ashley my thanks. As a token of gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. Volca. Okay, he gave us steroids. It was a good match, Ashley. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you will excuse me. Getting the D complete. Brilliant. Do. Yoo-roo-roo! Croissant curry again, huh? Ow! Ivor's officially in trouble. He just got the wait till we get home. Sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who'd have thought that X and Y axes would end up being clues in a missing persons case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that long ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet and finding it is the important thing? I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people and Pokemon are like totally different, but we should focus on the things we share? It could be that. Or something like all of us here. What are the odds we'd meet and become friends? Huh? Something the matter? Nah, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if something's the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my good old croissant curry, huh? That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, that's not as hard of a pass as you gave before, Naveen. Oh, hold on, that was Lee. Hey, that's not as hard of a pass as you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. Doo-doo-doo. And next day, your alarm is going off. Good morning. No sign of Tawny or Lida just yet. At last I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. Performance sneakers? Think nothing of it. I got them as thanks for a sewing project, and they're not my size. Hey, Tawny! You know where Tawny is? Not here. She must have headed out earlier to be her helpful self around the city. That idiot! Apparently she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo video, or promo spot. So we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. My god, we owe money to the Mafia. Or the Yakuza. What? What? The Rust Syndicate. Yes, them! The ones so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello. This is Ashley, right? Kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z. That's me. Well, aren't you an honest one? Or maybe just naive. You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Now, I'm calling as a representative of the Rust, and I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Tawny borrowed from. I could have just dropped in at that fine hotel you were. I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Tawny has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Bleu district. We'll be waiting for you. What? What was that call about? About Tawny. What? So it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number, Ashley? I mean, if they have Tawny's phone, it's probably not that hard. How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Tawny didn't borrow a ton to begin with. But the interest on the loan is out of control. Yeah, the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. That's true. We're dealing with some truly heinous people. Doo-doo-doo! Don't worry, Floette. We'll get Tawny out of this mess somehow. It's true that... If it's true that they force others to work for them, posing unreasonable, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking to each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate office. Requested. Yeah, you're right, AZ. Especially since they've called two of us now. I can't get a hold of Tawny. Hey, Ashley? They already know where to find us all. I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Of course. Thanks. I'll feel a lot better that way. Anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. What? All right. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seemed reputable. Yet, I've not heard of the police taking any action. Make of that what you will. Ah, right, so the police are on their payroll. Lovely! Bonnie's gonna have to give up a pinky. Yes, I know. That's only if you're already a member and trying to leave. I was being dramatic. The number of wild zones has increased. Oh, joy. Oh yeah, we had these 2 side quests over by the dojo. 2 more over here now. And 2 more here, jeez. Oh. And we now have Wild Zone 14. Oh, that's a lot of interesting silhouettes. Helioptile, Onyx, Trapinch. Excadrill? Maybe? I don't know. Another fish. And Wild Zone 15. Pumpkaboo. And, a bug. Okay. Get ready to see the incident that cemented my, let's say, displeasure with our rival. Well, we may have to hold off on that until next time, because it is 4:30 in the morning. I should probably wrap this up here, but let's go check out the wild zones. EMs. Okay. Being underground is perfect. Wish no one could see you. Oh, that is an Alpha Gorgeist right off the bat. So, yeah, we're gonna save. No! It disappeared. Oh god, no, it didn't disappear. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. No! It hit me too many times. God. No. I refuse to go down like that. That is not how we're ending this stream. Cool. Ah, bugger. Wanted to catch it, damn it. Third time's the charm, right? Just so much going on all at once. Oh, I already have a Pumpkaboo, apparently. I'm sorry. Shit. Yep, I didn't think that was gonna work. Ah. Ah, bitch. Right. I'll just have to... Maybe I can just catch an alpha Pumpkaboo. That will do. What am I missing from this area, then? Yeah, it took a while for the character to just collapse after... I not have one. Actually, just... I don't have you. Okay. I thought I did. Maybe I'm thinking of the... Alpha one of the Whirlipede I have? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Cool! Alright, let's get out of here. I'll save scum for the Alpha Gorgeist another day. Not like I'll be adding it to my team immediately, but it would be nice to have, you know? Also, I'm out of luxury balls. Okay. $10 grand in mushrooms. What is even Pokemon's economy? Interesting. It's got a... Oh, because it's on top of... It's a restaurant. Wild Zone 14. Maybe we'll have... You know, not awful luck there. Alright, let's see what this Wild Zone's all about. Oh, the construction site. Oh. 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 Fuck. Cool! Got the Alpha Excadrill. Wasn't in a luxury ball, but that's fine. It's not getting added to my team anytime soon. But we still need to farm an Onyx out of here somehow, so we're not quite done. Oh god, there it is. That is a tiny ass Onyx. Why is Onyx so small? Like, do I need an Alpha Onyx to get, like, biblically accurate ones? Okay, let's get out of here. Nope, nope, there's an item over there. Okay. Woof! The whole Twitch app crashed on your phone? Aww. Kelly, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. we made it to 32, so... You know what? Ooh, Thunder next. Oh, that's a cute Pangoro. Want to meet mine? Right, let's get over to this. Let's get over to this Pokemon Center. And have a good night, Corvidae. I think we're gonna finish up here anyway. I'll do those side quests off screen just because they'll be time wasters. There won't be really anything important that I feel like chat will need to be around to experience. But on, let's see, tomorrow we have Digimon Believers. Wednesday will be part 7 of this, so we'll head into the Rust Syndicate on Wednesday. Thursday then will be Liberator, and Friday is my night off. And then we'll see about Saturday. Saturday is like to be confirmed, card subject to change, all of that stuff. But yeah, it'll be Wednesday. I think I can have these few side quests tidied off by Wednesday, and hopefully I will be able to find some more of the colorful screws so that we can finally finish the Canary quest. So if nothing else, hopefully we can do that. There are 18 colorful screws left in the world, and honestly, I don't know where to start. Ah, I missed that. Boo. Oh well, okay. Look at that, low battery, so time to go. And maybe I'll try and get that Alpha Gorgeist off screen as well. To fill out the Pokedex a bit. Because currently we have bought 132 and seen 116. So we've a bit of work to do with the Pokedex, but I'm not so worried about that right now. Yeah, I'm really not so worried about that right now. Yeah, we have some work to do at the very yeah, I'm gonna warp back over here. I will try and get the Gorgeist off screen. Thank you so much for joining in tonight, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week, and hopefully myself and Meg will see you here tomorrow for Digimon Believers. We're gonna do a read-through of that new one-shot manga. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Take care. I am very low on battery. It is now 10 to 5 in the morning. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, night, depending on watching. Rinka, thank you so much for the Prime sub today. I really appreciate that. Love you. Thank you. And, to everyone who hung out, love you too. Love Rinka more. Hopefully we'll see you for the comic tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Good morning, everyone. Bye-bye! Fine, Meg, you know. You too. Fetch.